Hello and welcome to this very special edition of Socially Distant Celebrity Chat. I'm here with Kim Larsen, Chief Operating Officer of the Boys and Girls Club of the Wausau area. What are some challenges you had to go through in high school, and how did you overcome them?
I think the biggest challenge for me during high school was continuing to stay engaged. I really struggled with kind of senioritis my senior year of high school, and I had kind of checked out for some of my classes and realized that I needed to reinvigorate my education and my interest in learning in order to successfully get accepted into college. So I think that was probably the biggest challenge.
What are some skills that you think are important to have as an adult?
I think a really important skill to have as an adult is to stay focused on your goals, to not lose sight of goal setting and paying attention to the steps that it takes to still achieve those goals. When you are in high school or college, everybody talks about goal setting and making sure that you have a plan. We stop talking about what happens after you have realized that plan or achieved those goals. It's kind of resetting those goals on what comes next and never losing sight of the next steps or the next goal or your next achievement.
What classes should I definitely try out in high school or college that you would have not had that you would have liked to have the opportunity to try?
Well, I think of the tech ed classes at both East and West and the opportunity for hands-on learning. And when I was in high school, our shop classes, as they were called, were much smaller and scaled back than what you have access to. So I think any of those classes that you can get now and that you don't technically have to pay for because it's a free education, I would take full advantage of those, because you don't know what you don't know until you learn it. And you don't know what you want to be exposed to until you're exposed to it. So the best way to try it is to just jump in 2 feet.
If I don't know what I want to do after high school, what are some of your suggestions that I can do to narrow down my options?
Tay, we live in a really great community that's full of things like the youth apprenticeship program or job shadow opportunities. At East and at West, there are lots of different opportunities for you to get those hands-on learning environments and to try new things. I would say, you have a couple of different choices. You can get a job and still take a couple of classes at a local college or technical school. You can go to college and do an undecided major. You could also work and figure out kind of what jobs you don't want to do, and that may be a motivator for you to go to college. I think the best thing is to do what really motivates you and what you're passionate about, so you don't just take a path to take a path. It's important that you're motivated and that you are driven to be successful, and regardless of what that looks like for you.
I think that's all the questions we have.
Thanks. Well, thank you for inviting me to this very special edition of Socially Distant Celebrity Chat. I hope you guys have a great rest of your Monday and a very happy holiday season.
Yeah,
Thanks.
we will.
You too.
Thank you.